Hello everyone, it's Lexa Rainey, and today I'm just going to walk you through the process that I go through to edit baby photos. So first I would go into Lightroom and just select the photo that I want to use. And the first thing that I would do is crop the photo. This one's already cropped because I had looked at it earlier. I'm just going to fix it and make sure that it's the way that I want it to. Then I'm going to go in and click Auto for editing. I usually don't like the way that this comes out, but it kind of just gives me a clean slate to work with. So I'm just going to go through and change some of the things that I don't like about the photo. For instance, from the left we're getting a lot of window light and it's not even with the other side of the photo, which is darker and has a little bit of a harsher contrast. So I'm just going to go through and even that out. And here's a little before and after. So after that, I'm just going to use my spot removal tool and kind of look at some of the baby blemishes that happen. Usually there's dry skin or baby acne, and this just takes away from the baby's other beautiful features. So we're just going to take those spots and replace it with other parts of the skin that are clearer. So at this point, this is pretty much the finished look, and this is kind of just what it looked like before and after. At this point, I usually just check to make sure that everything looks right, and I will save it. Now the problem with this photo is that some of the boards are actually not straight, so I'm going to go into Photoshop and fix that. So we're just going to go through and open the photo that we already edited. Most of the lighting is exactly how I want it to be, so I'm just going to copy the background. And then I'm going to go into Edit, and I'm going to click Transform and Warp. And at this point, I can bend the second duplicate photo however I want it to in order to make the boards look straight. Just give the photo an overall cleaner look. At this point, you can tell that this also warped the baby a little bit, so I'm just going to go through and erase the duplicate photo so that you can see the normal photo underneath it. As you can see, when I erased the photo on top, it erased some of the parts that I didn't want to erase and left some lines that I don't want to be there. So I'm just going to go through with my clone stamp, and I'm just going to cover any of the lines that I don't want to be seen. By alt-clicking, I can take wood from another area that matches the same color and just cover up the lines that I don't want to be seen. Now that the boards are completely straight, I really wanted to add a softer look to the entire series, so I decided to take a curve layer and add Blue and Yellow Fields by Julia Trotti and just adjust that to give the photo a more rustic feel and just personalize the overall series. After that, I'm just going to take down the opacity just so that it doesn't overpower the photo, and then I'm just going to save it. After this, I usually take the photo and I add a black and white filter over it. I'll then just go through and just change the way that the black and white filter affects some of the colors inside the photo. I'll then usually add a radial filter and change the colors to black and white, and then I'll just change the way that it blends to soft light and lower the opacity just so that you get that soft vignette look. And then we're finished.